I am just getting in some kilometers. Trying to. Why am I not moving? And testing streaming speed. Man, I think it still looks choppy. Maybe it's all the bodies right there. We'll see. Just free riding right now. Nothing special. Like I said, hoping to fix some choppiness.
First day of the photo showdown, we just got off the top of the Jackson Hole tram. It's gonna be a day. It's been dumping here for the last 2 days. Lots of snow. Very excited.
Taking a contest perspective into anything creative has always been a bit of an enigma to me. I guess my motivation was create some fresh work and work in a different environment than I'm used to.
Aaron got asked to be a part of this photo contest, and as a result, we built a team consisting of myself and Mark Carter.
You kind of just hustle as much as you can and then put together a little presentation of what you did.
They kind of brought up this photo thing, like, hell yes. I mean, that sounds amazing. I'm in, 100%.
Mark is an incredible snowboarder and has amazing mountain awareness, but he's also a rancher in the summertime.
He's got like a 50,000 acre lease with 1,000 head of cattle on it. He works so hard with his family on this ranch that they have.
I'm so fortunate to have grown up on a cattle ranch. Not a dude ranch, like a real working ranch with just cowboy shit. Tough. There was no quit. If you quit, you didn't survive. Because it's a huge responsibility being a rancher and having all these animals depending upon you. And so, like, with that work ethic, I just took that to snowboarding. The hardest days snowboarding are always like the easiest days on the ranch, you know? And like, I always think about that when I'm in the backcountry. I want to have fun. You know, I want to be with people that like care and laugh and don't take it too serious because, man, it's just skiing and snowboarding at the end of the day, you know?
It looks choppy to me. Maybe it's slipped.
We just got to Toki Path, and we're gonna rip the sleds up and hopefully put in a trail. Maybe be a little productive, which would be awesome. Stay tuned for the showdown.
Let's look at this. Ooh, let's put on my new frame. And can't change the color.
That was a day. We needed this. This is what we needed.
One of the most special parts of Aaron and my relationship is that for me, I've been so driven by the outdoors, by the mountains, and for Aaron, he's so driven by creativity and certainly opened up my eyes and made me appreciate all of those things that maybe I was missing out on because I was so focused on being in the mountains all the time.
Without further ado, we are going to get into our awards presentation. So first place is Aaron Black.
It was super fun to storytell with those guys. We did some stuff that was outside of the box, and I haven't done anything like that in many years.
I kind of immediately felt at home here. And I think it was a combination of the open spaces and the mountains just being so jagged and so visible from town, and the people that I got to interact with. The community vibe is really strong.
I think, what makes Jackson Hole so unique in a lot of ways, it's a very fall line mountain. 4,000 vertical feet of steep fall line terrain that you can get to the top of in 10 minutes. I think people often have that experience in Jackson where it kind of blows their mind.
One of the special treats of this trip has definitely been going to the resort with Yoder and watching the way that he rides the mountain. The way that these guys can pump into a turn and carve, and the way that they visualize the mountain is totally different than the way that I ski a mountain. It makes me want to snowboard. I met Yoder. He was one of the first people that I met in Jackson. He has got to have probably my favorite turn on a snowboard, hands down, I would say. It's super unique and it's beautiful, and I haven't seen anyone else quite master the turn like Alex Yoder.
Ride on! There's all of this transition on the mountain that I've noticed in the last 5 years that I never did growing up. And just that slight change of perspective changed the mountain exponentially. I think you get to know people pretty quickly when you spend a day in the backcountry together. And I have a lot of respect for Michelle. In the short time I've known her, she also knows that it's a privilege to be out there doing that. And so we need to enjoy it because that's the whole reason we started in the first place.
Leaving Jackson, I feel like I have unfinished business. the Tetons and that entire range right there is just like packed full of a lifetime alliance, and I'd love to get higher in those valleys.
It was hard to leave that behind. That's a lesson of patience, and it left me wanting more, and I will definitely be going back.
Ah, dang it. I was thinking it might be. I kind of wonder. I mean, I run Swift in the background just so I can see the chat. Not sure why I'm doing a KLM. Gotcha. I see. Talking about the CPU preset in the system options. CPU and OBS. Gotcha. Damn. Falls flat. Okay. Yeah, I definitely have a older computer. Huh. Yeah, I wondered about that. It seemed like everybody was able to understand what I'm saying. And 30 frames isn't too bad. I'm just used to playing like Call of Duty and other first-person shooters, and like obviously higher frame rate
Enjoying some fresh air.
helps.
That's background though.
Gotcha. I'm not gonna make anybody sick.
Uninterrupted music dedicated to you. Try one month free.
I see. Will it let me change that setting while I'm using it? or would have to restart everything. Gotcha. Well, I'll probably do it another day then. I kind of figured it was that way. And you've been tons of help for me. Thank you so much. Oh, gotcha. There's the top of this hill. Does not look that steep. My legs are not spinning now. There we go. Getting the legs back moving. Just aiming to beat my old time here. Hopefully I can hold on for 6 more minutes. Or scrap it together and cut that time down. My legs don't want to push out any watts.
You're into something new, and you want to get good at it, like really good at it. YouTube Premium can help with that.
You can study back to back without ads.
You can download videos so you can keep learning, even when you
Don't have Wi-Fi or data.
and you can keep listening with your screen locked.
Upgrade
to YouTube Premium. Upgrade free for 1 month.
Hello. I know my video's still choppy. I got some more feedback. Hopefully the tips they gave me will help. At this point, I'm just trying to get to the top of this hill. Maybe coast down the other side and call it a day. My legs are toast. Yeah. I closed out for a little bit. Changed some settings in OBS. Decided to test them out. I'm going to lower my frames per second down to 30. And see if that helps. Ah, man. Show off. That's still really good. There's my gates. See if I can't scrap. I am banging the cabinets. The wife will not be happy with the tire mark. I am just going to roll the back side of this, cool down a bit, and that is actually me finally for the day. No more. Much needed rest time. I am going to turn into a sack of potatoes, play some PS4. My legs want to spin, they just couldn't. No power left. Using my 79 kilograms to push pedals out of the saddle. Fat vegan cyclist. Is there an achievement for 3 YouTube videos? I think you climbing that KOM in under 20 is not the definition of lazy. I gotta wash dishes. That's lazy. Oh man, midnight. You must be in Europe somewhere. It is 3 p.m. here. Slovenia. That's awesome. How's the cycling out there? You ride on the road? Yeah, I bet. Well, I'm in Seattle, so they always say it's raining here. It's a lie, but today it is raining. It was actually sunny and beautiful the last week. I moved here from Chicago probably about 5 years ago, and it amazed me how weak everybody was when they were crying 50 degrees was cold. And now it's 50 degrees. I think it's cold out. I'm definitely acclimated. I cannot go visit my family now. Even though Chicago is a beautiful city. Minus some areas where the violence is bad. I don't know if I've got 20 in me. Great to round that out. Ooh, I am close to level 14 too. Leveling up would be great. There's 18. Not drinking enough water. I've still got about half a bottle left in my first bottle. I don't know if 20 will get me there. If not, I'll level up tomorrow. I'm bad with sleep management. I've been doing 5 to 4 hours every night. I have just been getting hungry late, eating late, and then just staying on. I'm jobless too right now. Man, these times. I went from managing 30-person valet team at a 4-star hotel to being jobless. Really starting to panic because unemployment is running out and our country's just not pulling things together. My wife's been working, but that pretty much means that I'm taking care of the house, so I'm waking up early, doing breakfast, coffee, getting her out to work. Then I clean up, jump on the trainer, start dinner, and I roll back into it. I honestly feel like if we did a strict shutdown of everything for a couple of weeks, we would be back to normal. But we got all these soft shutdowns, and then some states don't even do anything. So you still got all this interstate travel going on, just bringing germs and viruses across the border. So our soft shutdown's not doing any good. That's capitalism here. We all work for the CEOs. Bottom line, you got to make them wealthy. Kick everybody else while they're down. But I'm not a smart man. Otherwise, maybe I would be there. I would like to think I wouldn't be that cruel. I use Restream, and I've got it going to my Facebook so my family can watch. And I've got it going to YouTube, where I've got nobody watching. Yeah, no subscribers here. I doubt I ever will. Oh, that seems decent to me. It's a good start. Put a link to your YouTube in the chat. I'll check it out. I've been roasting coffee at home. One, it saves me money on an addiction of mine. And two, I'm hoping one day become a micro roaster and start selling a little more than what I'm doing. I'm basically selling at cost just to fuel my addiction. My little home roaster right there. Maybe one day I can upgrade it. I can roast about a pound every 30 minutes. If I turned around and sold it for something decent, I might make decent money. But I'm working on labeling right now, trying to find something as environmentally conscious as possible. I try to practice zero waste. I go to the store with all my mason jars and fill them up. Trying to eliminate plastic. Oh man. I hadn't even thought about income on Twitch. I'm not to that level. You make a lot? Ah. Yeah, I live in Seattle, which is ridiculous. My rent is $1,200 a month for rent. Luckily, I built up somewhat of a safety net before all this happened, but it's painful seeing my money just dwindle. Yeah. For a one-bedroom apartment. Yeah, housing's crazy up here. I wanted to buy a home, but they go for, like, a one-bedroom will go for over 600. It's just nuts. 600,000. All the techies out here, they're driving up the prices. And they're not phased. They're able to work from home. It's with pattern gloves. I always wanted those. I think that is it for me. I did what I wanted. Level 14. Not too shabby. For a poor weather cyclist. Reach the banner. Oh, I don't know what the banner is. For the route badge. Gotcha. Is it far? Already got one shoe off. I'm that quick. Oh, 1K is not too bad. Man, does it show that up here somewhere? I just do not Zwift enough. I mean, during the summer, Seattle's just beautiful. Sunny, gorgeous, you got the mountains. It is just tough to ride indoors when you got all that going on. It gets probably a high of 80 degrees Fahrenheit, so at the top estimate. So I see. Looks like I'm going to beat my 30-day PR, which is sad because I stopped. Dial it back a bit. I don't need to blow myself up. Nice. I do have a few stocks. I've not checked on them in a while. I know they were doing well. I also have a 401k. I was part of corporate America. Middle management. That is it. Again, thanks again for tuning in, giving me feedback, keeping me company. Diversify, yeah, it's definitely important. That guy's just gonna toast. Get another kilo out of it. Well, thanks again. I will definitely check you out. I don't know if you put your YouTube channel down. Scrolling through. Gotcha. Thanks. I will talk to you later. Hope you have a good night. I know it's past midnight for you. Hopefully you can get some sleep. What time do you normally ride? Six hours ago. That's like right before I get started. 6 hours. Yeah, that's probably after I'm finished done with breakfast. I will try to keep you in mind, jump on, give you some shouts outs. Happy riding. Stay safe out there.